This is probably going to be the biggest disease that we're going to have to grapple with as a healthcare system in the future. It's the sixth leading cause of death right now. There's 5.4 million Americans with this disease, close to 100,000 in the state of Minnesota.
Having done research, there's a placebo and there's an active agent.
He's an extremely intelligent individual, and when you talk to him, you really feel that no matter what disease process he has, you can learn a lot from him.
They are often the people most affected by this cruel disease, the caregivers of Alzheimer's patients. Paul Quinn's wife, Peg, has been helping her husband through his struggle with memory loss. It involves a lot of patience and pain. Their routine, for the most part, has remained the same. Yet there are subtle reminders.
Can I have the sports section?
I think you had it, Paul.
Of a steady change. Paul Quinn still makes his breakfast each morning. But even a simple ritual
What do I do with the sports section?
I'll find it.
can lead to confusion.
I think I've continued to worsen.
Paul is candid about his disease and its progression. Diagnosed with the earliest stages of Alzheimer's nearly 3 years ago, after documenting his fight for the last year, even we notice a turn. Do you know my name?
At the moment, no.
There is definitely a transition that's taking place.
As a mother and grandmother, Peg has grown used to a caregiver role, her main duty now to her husband.
I want to do everything I can to make his life as normal and enjoyable as possible.
She's learned the importance of asking for help.
You can feel very alone and it's depressing. So it's good to get out and meet with other people. Thanks for still being here. I think it's an important place to be.
She meets with other Alzheimer's caregivers in the Stillwater area every month
Where would you put them now?
to hear how they can better cope with the daily struggles of the disease.
I'm not very far along on this caregiver road, but just to know that there are other people that are in the same situation is really helpful to me. So thanks so much for your support.
Peg is also balancing her fears with Paul's freedom.
I've always had fairly good geographic feel for things.
He still drives on an almost daily basis. Experts believe caregivers shouldn't take a patient's independence from them too soon.
I've been keeping my eyes out and I think he's doing fine.
This is a perfect day.
Oh, Paul, this is so beautiful.
Perhaps the quality Peg best demonstrates is patience.
You stayed up kind of late last night.
Did I?
She never wants her husband to feel as if he shouldn't talk.
Was this the side of Brian's?
I might hear it 4 or 5 times within 10 minutes.
We've already been through this?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's the first time always for Paul. What difference does it make how many times it's asked?
Finding a certain grace in Paul's struggle,
What will come will come.
determined to control what they can.
And if we can just focus on this good time that we still have, that is really the way to do it.
What a wonderful day in the neighborhood.
The Alzheimer's Association can connect patients with driver assessments and caregiver classes. There is a hotline staffed around the clock if you have any questions about the disease. That number is right there on your screen. It's 1-800-272-3900. Again, it's 1-800-272-3900. Still ahead, watching your father struggle to remember everything from the day of the week to your name. How Paul and Peg's children are coping with the slow decline of their dad.